Thanks, Sarah. Now, there's been quite a bit of comedy tonight, along with the serious stuff. Joining us now from Washington is Natalie Andrews, Wall Street Journal social media editor. Hi there, Natalie. What fun things have you been following?
Well, one of the things that people have been talking about the most is Tom Brokaw taking a call live on air while he was reporting election results. His phone started there. As you were watching the coverage on NBC, there was a sound of like a fire alarm or something, and Brokaw reaches into his pocket, says, "Oh, that's me," and answers his phone, or pretended to answer his phone and tell his wife that he would make sure he picked up the milk on his way home. It was funny, lighthearted moment.
And on Twitter,
took any phone calls on the site. Yeah.
Responds to this by saying what Tom Brokaw just did should be taught in journalism schools and improv classes. #genius, #Brokaw.
Very smooth.
And Natalie, what's been going on with Mitch McConnell?
Well, so Mitch McConnell went to the polls today, voted, likely for himself, right? And Getty is there taking a photo of him, and in the back of their photo, a voter at a different ballot box gives him the thumbs down sign. He obviously knew what was going on. And that went crazy, right? And then the Grimes campaign jumped onto that and turned it into a meme and said, "Hey, stand with this guy in the back with a big arrow." They actually deleted that tweet after they sent it, so maybe they decided it was a bad call, but
didn't make much difference in the end there. All right, now
what was sent online had already happened.
What are some of the more interesting stats you've been following on social media?
Yeah, so Facebook released data about an hour ago telling us that 16 million people have posted about the elections at some point today. So it's really been a talker as we've looked at it. The number two, or the two biggest posts of the day, come from Elizabeth Warren and Paul Ryan, which is interesting. They're not running for office, but they are, you know, possible 2016 candidate or contenders. Especially a lot of people want Elizabeth Warren to run. So, and both of them posted very nonpartisan Facebook updates, said, "Hey, we want everybody to go to the polls today." It was very nonpartisan.
Well, there you go. And where are most tweets coming from nationwide?
Yeah, Twitter posted an interesting map. They sent it to us right as the polls closed on the East Coast. So if you look at that map, you want to take that into consideration, because the polls are still open on the West, and it's just blowing up on the East side of things. So you can definitely see as time moved on, people are talking about the election today.
Lots of fun little explosions there. All right, thank you so much for that. Natalie Andrews in Washington. Sarah and Jerry, back to you.